Ranty GoPro man, go on, answer ranty GoPro man.
Yeah. Thank
Good
you.
on you, man, promoting a bit.
I thought I was ranty preacher man. I heard you before.
Yeah, ranty GoPro man.
Ranty GoPro man. I've seen you on the internet as well, and I've heard you have a bit of a rant down there. What's it called?
I love a good rant.
Yeah, you do.
I need some help.
Yeah. Can I just ask you a question? Go on. Let me ask you a question. Are you going to heaven, Charlie?
This is related to what I want to ask you. So I lost my faith last week, and I don't know how to get it back.
Right. Go on.
I've got wonderful Orthodox Christian iconography around my house. I have the world's largest Bible. I go to church every now and again, but I've just lost my faith and I don't know how to get it back. But then again, it might be, I just need to have faith.
Right, so what is it, what is it your faith, what is your faith in, you know, what is it that you're worrying about? What's made you lose your faith?
I for a long time, I was happily convinced, I had enough faith that God is real, Jesus is his son.
Yeah.
He did come down and show us what's right and wrong.
Yeah.
But I just find it hard to actually believe it.
Is it because you were spending too much time in Cottagers Cove?
It might be that, amongst a bunch of...
No, let me ask you, all jokes aside, on a scale of 1 to 10, 0 being there is no God, and 10 is there is a God, where would you put yourself on that scale, Charlie?
I've fallen from a 7 down to a 4.
A 4, okay, but why not all the way down to 0?
Well, because the scientific answers are also equally lacking, you know. Why does the universe exist? Why did the Big Bang happen? What is the arena in which Big Bangs take place? Why does that arena exist where Big Bang? Why does something exist rather than nothing?
So don't let what you don't know disturb what you do know, Charlie. Keep saying those things to yourself over and over. But the bottom line is, it doesn't matter whether you believe in God or not. There's many people who believe in God who are in hell right now. The main thing is, have you put your trust in the Son of God? Have you had your sins washed away? Because until you do that, until you have your sins taken, then that's where the problem is. That's where you're not going to have rest. You need to have peace with God, and that's what the cross was all about. Has Charlie done wrong?
Charlie's not, well, there's no massive guilt. We've all done wrong. We could all be better. But I just wish I had the certainty that you're displaying, that the priest that... Hello. Thank you. Hello. The priest that talks about you. Oh, he's a good friend. Thank you. The priest at St. Chad's, Father Hilton, he's so certain. And I want that certainty to fight the chaos.
You need to seek God, and you need to, and the answer is prayer. More time with prayer, less time with yourself. That's basically, when we talk about being a good person, where do you stand before the 10 Commandments? So have you ever told lies before?
Oh, I'm a dirty sinner, like definitely.
Yeah, and so am I, and that's why we need Jesus. You know, I've made a mess. There's only 2 types of people that get into heaven: perfect people and forgiven people. Now, there's no one in Manchester who's perfect. We can all be forgiven, and that's what the cross was about, and that's why you need to come there and have all of your sins, all your rottenness, all of Charlie's wrong was laid on Jesus Christ, and there he was crucified, he was punished, so you can have your sins washed away, and it can be whiter than snow. Now this street is pretty dirt.
I have a big problem with that.
Okay,
I think for modern people in the year 2024, the idea of sacrifice or killing yourself or knowing, like, giving your own life, getting yourself tortured on purpose, I struggle with that. Like, why does a man, a Jewish man 2,000 years ago, have to be tortured because I smoked a joint a year ago? I don't get it.
So it's not just the case that you smoked a joint, it's all the sins of the world, okay? Christ laid his life down willingly. You see, if heaven, now you've seen Manchester, you film Manchester better than anyone, okay?
Let the van pass, there you go.
You've seen Manchester better than anyone. It's a mess, isn't it? Okay, now I'm going to use a little bit of an illustration. I want you to imagine you're a child, young Charlie. And young Charlie's wearing white trousers, he's got white shoes on, white t-shirt. Everything's white, everything's clean. You knock on the door and Mummy Charlie, you know, your mum lets you in, and she notices on Charlie's shoe there's a tiny little speck of dog muck. The tiniest bit of dog muck on Charlie's shoe. Is your mum going to let you in the house when the house is all clean, white walls, white carpet? Is she going to let you in with that tiny speck of dog muck?
Yes.
You think she will let you in?
Yes.
She won't tell you to take your shoes off?
Oh, I'm thinking about mother's love.
You're getting interrupted.
Dirty, the mother's love. And the guy interrupted,
Yeah. So, if you've got a speck of dog muck and everything's clean and your house is clean, will your mum let you enter in?
She'll tell you to take off the dog muck.
She will, and so it is with heaven. Heaven is perfect, it's clean. There's nothing dirty.
Oh, the dirty ponytailed atheists they've chimed in. Go back to Denmark, Viking pagan.
I'd like to ask this atheist, I'd like to ask you a question. You solved my question now, okay?
Thank you for taking part. Good on you.
There's 8 billion thinking minds in this universe. 8 billion minds, right? So this is the part where my camera cut out because me, being a bit of a silly Billy, forgot to charge it in the morning. Yeah, it was great to chat to Charlie. If you don't know who Charlie Veitch is, he's got a YouTube channel. He's quite well known, particularly in Manchester in the northwest. And I did wonder if one day I would bump into him. I was a bit annoyed at myself that I didn't have all of the answers. Again, I felt like it was a bit hard to talk to him because we were always being interrupted. So just pray there will be another opportunity, because I do believe he is genuinely searching, and he was a very nice guy to chat to. And just pray for me, you know, that I'll have better answers, that I'll be more prepared, I'll remember to charge things, and I won't run out of John's Gospels. But overall, it's been a real blessing today, and it's just such a privilege to preach the gospel. So please, wherever you are, make sure you share the gospel this week. Tell a lost soul about Jesus, because that's what really counts. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe, and if you want to see some of my latest street preaching videos, click here. God bless you all, and thank you for watching.